My name is Luke Campolieta.
All right, Luke, what's your role here at Patchwerk?
So I'm a recording engineer here at Patchwerk Recording Studios in Atlanta, Georgia.
Just tell me, what are some of the people you've done sessions with?
So some of the people I've done sessions with Sean Garrett, with Mario, Kelly Rowland, Mike Will Made It. I've done sessions with Polo and Carrie Hilson. A lot of cool people. It's a lot of cool people. I've also done sessions, like those are cool sessions, like they're really awesome, but I've also done sessions with some really awesome independent people.
Yeah.
And it's almost like I sometimes remember the independents more because they have this like story. There's like this come up, there's this drive mentality too. So it's like, yeah, you've worked with all these people that are already known,
right.
but there's also this group of people that are the next to be known. Right. And sometimes those are the stories, like when those people break, it's like, man, I got to see this happen.
You think they're hungry? Do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. There's a drive that's like, I don't know. I like the underdog story.
Yeah.
I like the underdog story. I like the David and Goliath story. It's cool to me. So I cherish the independence as much as when I do get the opportunity to work with some like artist that's further along in their career.
Right. You mentioned something in the class about something that Mike Will had said. I thought it was great.
Yeah. There's this quote that he had said that gets passed around, and he had said that he's only 3 minutes and 30 seconds away from success, right? But when you delve into like that comment, it's about the short amount of period to success, but it's about all the groundwork before to set everything up.
Right.
Like one of the greatest things, I even think about this today, I tell this to people all the time. There's an engineer that, he was Atlanta based, but now he's pretty mobile. His name was Mark Exit Goodchild. And he was the guy that I'd like reached out to on just an email. Like I'd read his album credits and I just noticed his name. So I was like, let me reach out to him, ask him a few questions.
Right.
And he had always told me that this is a long distance run. This is not a short distance thing. He had always told me that, and that's something that ties in with that quote. Yeah. It's a career. There's no shortcuts. Don't take the shortcut.
Right.
Do it right.
Right.
And that's something that even when kids tell me, like, there's even the part in the class where it was like, yeah, I interned for a year.
Yeah.
And some people were shocked by like, oh, a year, but I'm gonna live for another 90.
Right.
It's 1 year to do what you want to do for the rest of your life.
Help you get to that place.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's so true.
And I think I love that quote too, because it shows that you never know when it could happen. If you're doing the work, it could just happen.
You never know.
Yeah, to do the work. So how long you been here at Patchwerk?
I've been here, I think this is coming up on my 3rd year. Yep,
Okay.
I've been here for 3 years.
What was the moment you knew that you were great as far as an engineer?
I still don't know, because I'm striving to be even more great. There's no plateau for me, Like I could be great now. It's all how you perceive. Like I think I'm pretty good, Like I'm pretty good, but I'm trying to push those limits even farther, I think that's what Patchwerk. You ask any of the Patchwerk employees that's going to be their answer. We're trying to push the envelope further here. We're trying to maintain this quality and this drive to keep going.
If you knew then what you know now.
Man, that's another great question. I've been lucky enough to have made good decisions along the way. But I think if I had known then what I knew now, I would have done the same thing, but done it better.
Right.
Done it better. I would have, because like we all make mistakes along the way, right? We're all gonna make mistakes. We're all human beings. I think if I had, because the things that I did make mistakes on, being where I am now and knowing what I do know now, I wouldn't have made those mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So I would go about doing exactly what I did, but I would just not make the same mistakes. But the road, I'm still taking I-85, Yeah.
Love it.